So the experience of teaching flying to grade 9 has been an eye-opener because we never thought that something as mundane as Bernoulli's principle can take such a dimension. The children have been completely animated throughout the entire exercise. They were excited to do the activities, they participated wholeheartedly, and the most important thing is that they learnt a lot. Because sometimes through these lessons one is afraid of diffusing the content. But somehow I felt that in this entire experience, content was not compromised. And it was transdisciplinary because they not only learnt physics, they learnt a lot of teamwork, they learned a little bit of origami, they learned how to do research. So I have seen an entire new dimension of the students as well through this entire exercise. I think they have evolved because it has been quite a holistic learning experience for them.
So the lesson that we did with the students on flying objects, they have demonstrated a coherent learning. They learn to articulate the things. There was critical thinking. They have investigated on different range. They learn to plan, to pick up the hypothesis, and there was enhancement of a lot of scientific temperament. The activity based learning, like making of the plane, the different types of the plane, and the enactment part was very good. It demonstrated the team effort. In this whole lesson, I think a lot of planning is needed, and you need to plan it well in advance. The periods should be of a good 2 hours, 2.5 hours to complete the activity. And the good part is the interaction and the bond that you develop with the students while doing the activities. They open up to you, and you get to see a different side also of them, you know.
As a teacher, I think I have matured through this process. I have become, I don't know, I feel as if I have started thinking in those lines. Maybe I never even thought that something like this could, be taught in this creative way. So now that we have had this experience, I'm sure my line of thought has now changed. Yeah, so as a teacher, it's very easy to memorize our formulae and go and draw diagrams and rattle it off in class, and we get over and done with something really soon. But I think that doesn't inculcate the 21st century skills that we are trying to inculcate in our students, and that is not holistic learning. So as a teacher, it was a big challenge for me, because I felt that I don't know whether I will be able to bring in that spontaneity, which I'm not so used to. I don't know whether the children will react the way I want them to. They may not give me the expected reactions, and my entire activity would have fallen flat. But somehow the students lived up to my expectations, particularly in the activity when we made them personify flying objects. I couldn't even think of the things that they had thought of, and with a very sporting attitude, they danced and twirled and did all the exercises. It was a real pleasure to watch them come out of their shell, and for once not keep screaming at them for keeping quiet, but asking them to talk and talk and talk and give their responses. So I think this is the way forward, and I'm sure I'm going to try my best to incorporate it into my lesson.